Welcome back guys to FTV Funtime videos, and today I wanted to make a video in which I go over the best costumes, or at least in my opinion, which are the best costumes for the Minion Rush Festival. If you guys aren't aware, in Minion Rush there's this new feature called the Festival, and in it you have to complete missions in order to get festival points, which then reward you with obviously rewards such as tokens, new costumes, and other things as such. And today I just wanted to make a hopefully not too long video going over which costumes I believe are the best. So anyways, without further delay, let's just go ahead and start with the video. So the first missions which I will be discussing in this video are the missions that do not require any costumes. If you all weren't aware, there's actually some missions in the festival which don't require you to have any costumes. For instance, there's the daily free festival points, which is one of the missions, and all you have to do for this mission is log into the game every day. So what I recommend to get the most out of these daily free festival points is to log in every day at the same exact time. For instance, just choose like some time of the day. For instance, maybe you could choose 5 p.m, 7 p.m, or some hour like that, and you can just log in every day at that same time, and that way you won't miss on any free festival points. The next mission is to get X amount of prize pods, or in other words, get a certain amount of prize pods. For this mission, all you have to do is just open up prize pods. And what I recommend for this mission is, if you have an internet connection, try to get the video ad prize pods, as these are, the most convenient. It only takes like about 30 seconds. Each ad is only about 30 seconds long. Some are 15, some are only 5 seconds long. Others may be like a minute long, but in my opinion, it's the most effective way of finishing this task. And for the final mission, which does not require any costumes, it's the complete X missions in any room. This mission, like all you have to do for this mission is literally just play the game, complete missions, go to whichever room you want. You can even do the special mission if you want and play in it, complete levels in the special mission, and that should be good enough to complete this mission. You can also use the challenge room. You can, to just finish missions. You do despicable ops. It's quite a pretty straightforward mission. Now, I'm gonna start discussing the missions which do require costumes. For the first mission, I'd like to start off with Run for X minutes. For this mission, I recommend using Spy Gru costume. If you prefer to play in the workout room and complete these missions that way, I also recommend for you to use Spy Gru. For the Commit X Despicable Actions mission, I recommend using Bride of Frankenstein or Frankenstein. Whichever of these two costumes is fine. These are the best costumes to use for this mission. If you, however, prefer to play in the workout room, I recommend using whichever costume you have that has the longest duration for the XXL minion power up or the freeze ray. For the near miss X obstacles, I recommend using the stereo costume. If you prefer to play in the workout room, I also recommend for you to use the stereo costume, as it also works in the workout room. My personal recommendation for this mission is the Athenian costume. The reason for this is that the Athenian costume is a costume that's relatively easy to obtain. There's also other costumes which also affect near misses, but here I'm just highlighting the best costumes to use for the Minion Rush Festival. Anyways, for the Freeze X Obstacles mission, I recommend you all to use the Santa costume. If you prefer to play in the workout room, I also recommend you to use the Santa costume. For the Run for X minutes with the Minion Shield mission, I recommend you to use the Beto costume. For the workout room, I recommend you all to use the Beto costume as well. For the collect X bananas with the banana splitter mission, I recommend you to use the Lucy costume. And if you prefer to play in the workout room, I also recommend you to use the Lucy costume. For the Punch X Minions mission, I recommend you all to also use Frankenstein. For the Fly X Minutes on Bruce Rocket mission, I recommend you to use Male. If you prefer to play in the workout room, I also recommend you to use the Male costume as well. For the Run X meters as the evil minion, I recommend you to use the disguised costume. If you prefer to play in the workout room, I also recommend you all to use the disguised costume. For the Collect X Stars mission, I recommend you to use the astronaut costume. If you prefer to play in the workout room, I also recommend you to use the astronaut costume. For the Slide Under X Obstacles mission, I recommend you to use the ghost costume. And if you prefer to play on the workout room to complete this mission, I recommend you to also use the ghost costume as well. For the Collect X Bananas mission, I recommend you to use the night costume, and I also recommend you to use the night costume if you decide to play on the workout room. For the next category, I'd like to highlight the missions that are exclusive to the Minion Rush Festival Pass. So the first mission in this category is Collect X Bananas with the Banana Vacuum. And for this mission, I recommend you to use Brat's workout costume. And if you decide to play in the workout room, I also recommend you to use the Brat's workout costume. For the Use the Costume's ability X times mission, I recommend you to use a costume which has a low power-up duration. For instance, you may want to use a new level 1 costume for this. The reason for this is because if you have a costume which has a low power-up duration, that means that whenever you activate it, it'll only take a few seconds for the power-up to last, and then it'll deactivate, and then you can continue getting near misses, collecting bananas, and doing all these other sort of things to reactivate the ability and then use it again. It's a much more efficient and faster method if you have a costume that is level 1 or a costume that has a very low power-up duration, and that's the reasoning behind this recommendation. Finally, the last mission on this list is the Jump Over Obstacles X times mission. For this mission, I recommend you to use the ghost costume, and if you decide to play in the workout room, I also recommend you to use the ghost costume. Anyways, with this in mind, I hope you all found this video informative and helpful, and hopefully I was able to help you all complete the Minion Rush Festival much more quickly. And if you do not have any of the costumes or many of the costumes stated in this video, you could probably try and get those costumes if possible, because these costumes provide the best performance and are the most efficient costumes to finish these missions. But if you don't have many of the costumes listed here, it's not a big problem. There's still other costumes you can use apart from the ones I listed in this video, but these are just the most efficient and the most helpful. If this video was helpful to you, please let me know in the comment section below, as it would be greatly appreciated, and that way I would actually know that these videos I make are actually, entertaining or informative. So let me know if you all found this video helpful, and if you enjoyed it, also let me know in the comment section below. Something else I also wanted to let you guys know, and that is that this video is probably going to be the last one for a few weeks, because I plan to kind of take a break from, uploading weekly on YouTube and focus on other things, focus on my schoolwork and all these other things. So this is gonna be my last video for a little while. I'll probably resume weekly uploads maybe around early or mid-October. At least that's what I'm planning. In the meantime, I'll probably work on other videos, and I'll probably have them ready for whenever I return to weekly uploads on this channel. But anyways guys, with this in mind, I do hope you all enjoyed this video and found it informative, and I will see you all in the next video, and goodbye, everybody.
3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go.